Alright, today we're out in Ormond and the customer's been experiencing some issues with his old lamppost. They do deteriorate over time, and every time it rains it's tripping their safety switch. So rather than mucking around with a very old lamppost, what we're going to do, we're going to supply and install a series of these LED garden lights, and we'll light up this pathway nicely as opposed to one lamppost which just lights up the front yard. Alright, so the first step, we'll go along this path and just lay out our lights where we want them, make sure the client's happy, and then we'll go through on our garden cable and hook it up to the transformer, test it, make sure it's all working. Alright, while we're waiting for the soldering iron to heat up, I always like to do a test. So I always go through and just do a temporary connection here before I solder it. I just go through and make sure that all the lights are working. And just a little tip for any pros out there watching, a lot of people, there's a whole heap of different ways to do your connections on garden light cable. You can see there's two sorts of cables here, the black and then you got the thinner blue and brown. I always recommend covering this thinner blue and brown cable completely with resin filled heat shrink. That's the stuff, that thin stuff will eventually break and corrode in the weather. And that's a wrap. Hard to see the full effect during the day, but tonight this path will be well lit and the garden will look fantastic.